I like it too, baby.
The Division 2 Intelligence Annex. Welcome to the Dark Zones. Yes, that said Dark Zones. That is plural. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats, dogs, and frogs, my name is Daryus P, and welcome back to another The Division 2 news video. Agents, let's get right into this. Intelligence Annex is back. This time breaking down the dangerous, untamed regions known as the Dark Zones in the Division 2. The most notable change coming in the sequel is the introduction of 3 Dark Zones, each delivering a unique narrative and fostering new playstyles. Dark Zone East. The largest of all 3 Dark Zones, players utilize long sightlines in overgrown governmental parks, right? Dark Zone South. The smallest of the Dark Zones, emphasis is placed on close quarters combat. Sightlines are easily broken with large interiors and choke points. Last but not least, we have Dark Zone West. Split into 2 parts by a large canal, Georgetown is characterized by medium range engagements and features European style architecture. Server capacity. With 3 new Dark Zones also comes improvements to server capacity and overall size. In the Division 2, we created smaller chunks of Dark Zone for a maximum of 12 players at any given time. While we reduced the maximum player capacity by half for the Division 2, we reduced the overall size of the Dark Zone by thirds to increase player density. The quality of your encounters in the Dark Zones are improved, making your experience more fulfilling. What's more, each Dark Zone reacts to the player activity and engagements as you traverse the zone. If you are taking part in an activity in the northern section of the Dark Zone, events will begin appearing elsewhere to create draw in those areas and balance out the region. You need to be cognizant of your surroundings, as every agent knows situational awareness goes a long way. Perk system. In the Division 2, your Dark Zone level matters more than ever. Reaching and maintaining Dark Zone level 50 gives you full access to an all-new Dark Zone exclusive perk tree. Senate, the new Dark Zone operator at the base of operations, gives you access to the new Dark Zone perk interface, a tree of bonuses that unlock every 5 Dark Zone levels. While these perks are not power-based, they improve your Dark Zone experience based on your playstyle, ranging from extra space for contaminated items, increased rewards for rogue agents, or additional opportunities for loot. You have the power to select from a pool of perks that best suit how you enjoy playing the Division 2. Death as a rogue agent in the Dark Zone comes at a great cost of experience though. Maintaining your Dark Zone level, and more importantly, these perks are a priority in the Division 2. So we got 3 Dark Zones, right? That's a change. Server capacity come down to 12, but with smaller Dark Zones, and then a new perk system. Okay. Extractions. We are excited about a few big changes coming to the extractions in the Division 2. While loot was static from the moment it dropped in the Division, it takes on a more dynamic role this time around. Firstly, only the rarer and more scarce gear upgrades found in the Dark Zones will be contaminated and require an extraction. The rest will flow straight into your inventory. Secondly, weapons and gear roll at the power level of the player who successfully extracts them. Contaminated gear is your best chance at finding upgrades within the Dark Zone. This creates more gear opportunities for you, as any stolen loot will always roll to your level. So if okay. Normalizing and match. Hold up, we talking about the Dark Zone, right? Normalization. Hold on, dog. A big change from Manhattan's Dark Zone is that the 3 Dark Zones in Washington, D.C. will utilize normalization to level the playing field so bills don't If you are new to the Division 2, normalization reduces the peaks and valleys between players who have high survivability or high damage output. While balancing is a factor to take in account when crafting your build, remember that your build choices are still unique and offer a variety of gameplay options. AI are not exempt from normalization either. They adhere to the same normalization rules players do. Matchmaking in the Dark Zone occurs in two separate brackets. On the one side, players are matched in level buckets 1 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, and normalized to the same power level. On the other side, so I can be 21, and on the other side, all players who have reached world tier are matched together and normalized to the same world tier. For players above the normalized power level, bonus statistics are applied to reward you for your time. We have also altered the Dark Zone matchmaking assignment to help solo players play in Dark Zone mostly comprised of other solo players. This is not a hard rule, and players are free to form groups inside the Dark Zones. Okay. Checkpoints. Checkpoints are mounted with indestructible turrets to avoid checkpoint camping. These weapons target any rogue or AI that crosses its path, so keep your distance. I mean, just back away a little bit out of the turret's range. Wait for them to come. Still. Occupied Dark Zones. We have one more new feature on the list dedicated to our most dedicated PvP crowd. Please, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Today we are introducing dynamic server-wide events called Occupied Dark Zones. During these events, all expected Dark Zone rules change. The concept of SHD and Rogue are completely gone. You are simply a player trying to reap the best rewards in our most hardcore environment. This translates to no rogue status, a limited notification system, friendly fire active, and no normalization, allowing you to utilize every ounce of your build. While one Dark Zone is occupied, the other two operate under expected behavior. These in-game events are designed to be some of the greatest risk/reward opportunities in Division 2. Are you willing to accept the risk? Thanks for joining us for today's Dark Zone improvements. There's still more information to come for our most dedicated Dark Zone players, so stay tuned. Be sure to join us over on the official forums or on the community Reddit to discuss today's article. We would love to hear your thoughts. We will be releasing these articles regularly, so remember to keep an eye out. The Division team. I just wanted to go over that with you guys. I'll probably make maybe 1 or 2 more videos on some of these topics, but you guys see, that's new information. We'll talk about some stuff later. My name is Daryus P. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts?
I never pictured my first trip to DC would be like this. After we survived the initial attack in New York, our capital needed us. But with the country slipping into civil war, who can we trust?
After months of resilience, we have survived the virus outbreak that crippled our country.
Outside those walls, it's perdition. Whatever you're doing out there, we're not feeling it in here.
But the fight to save our nation from total collapse is far from over.
Get down! Everybody get down!
Ruthless factions threaten to destroy the very fabric of our democracy. Roving packs of hyenas, religious outcasts, and depraved fascists prey on the weak and murder the innocent. division agents still struggling to hold this country together. It's time we kick our enemies out of their castles. We will not compromise. We will never surrender.
This is our defining moment. Our chance to take back our country. Our chance to shape history.